This is a video that's going to take you step by step on how to start your YouTube channel from the very beginning, on how to create your account into literally the first time you upload your video. I will show you the systems that you need, the equipment you need, and don't worry if you don't know how to edit or you don't want to learn how to edit just yet. I have a solution for you. Fall in this chair and take my hand. Let's do this together. First thing you need to do is go to youtube.com, or you can even go to gmail.com, because both ways you're going to need to create an account. First thing you're going to do is click sign in at the top right corner, click create account. For my personal use, or if you have a business, you can do for work or my business. Put in your first name. We're going to say Contentista. 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 That's right. That's me getting my brand out there. Create. Put in your birthday. I'm going to make up a birthday, May 1st, 1990. Put in your gender and click next. Okay, so with use your existing email, you're going to need to either put in an email that you do not give out to the public. That's how scammers get into your very successful upcoming YouTube channels. If I were you, I would just go ahead and create a separate email address for your YouTube channel, and I would not share it with anyone. That way, nobody can hack into your YouTube channel. So I'm going to go contentista@gmail.com, go next, put in a password, and click next. From there, you can put a recovery email so you can make sure that you can get into that email if you ever sign yourself out for any reason. And click next. Agree to all of this. Move on to the next thing. As you can see, now my name is up there, Contentista. Now, if you don't want your name to be up there, make sure that you put in your business name or doing business as name or whatever you want the public to see. And when it comes to naming your channel, I have a lot of great tips for you, because that is something you need to definitely consider with your brand. So check out the video in the description box below where I tell you a few tips and a few mistakes I made on my end with naming my first channel. So that is all you have to do with your account being created. Now, believe it or not, this camera right here, if you click plus, you can go ahead and go live or upload a video. It is that simple with creating your YouTube channel. Now, there are obviously ways you can customize your YouTube channel. So create channel, Contentista, and guys, because I already have a channel called Contentista, I do not want to call this Contentista, so I'm just going to call it test. Okay, and then test, there we go, create channel. So this is where you put in the name of your channel and your name of the channel. Now, if you choose a name that's very, very unique, you will be able to actually keep the same name for your channel. So here's your channel. It's created. Obviously, you need to create some art for your channel. And once you start creating videos, you'll see a bunch of videos coming up here. You can manage your videos and you can customize channel. So when it comes to customizing channel, it welcomes you to YouTube Studio. This is probably another video for another day, but for now, you are ready to upload a video. If you have a video that you want to create, as you can see here, the camera plus sign, you can upload videos, go live, new playlist, and new podcast. Some people like to add a trailer to their channel and all of that. That will come later. I will create another video for you on how you can properly customize your channel, but for the purposes of this video, I just want to get you started. And sometimes we procrastinate so much about the little details of what the channel looks like, rather than just actually uploading a video to get your name out there, to get your brand out there, and get some eyes on you. There's some basic information. There's the name of your channel, your handle, which will look like this, /handle, and then you can add a description to your channel if you want to add one. This is the link that will take people directly to your channel. All you have to do is click copy, and it's copied, and then you can go anywhere else that you want to. Let's say you want to see what your channel looks like, paste it and go. And this is what your channel looks like to anyone that gets your link. And you can even add links to your website over here, to Instagram, to TikTok, wherever you want your people that are watching your YouTube channel to refer to. People contacting you, wanting to collaborate with you, I would definitely add an email right there so people can contact you. But please do not add the same email that we use to create your YouTube channel. That is how you get hacked, because hackers will look at this email, try to get into it. Let's say you made a mistake and you clicked on a link you were not supposed to click from somebody trying to work with you. They can steal your channel. So it's very important that they are two separate email addresses. For branding, I don't even worry about it at my level, and I have one channel that has almost 50,000 subscribers. Not really worried about branding right now. And that is pretty much it with channel setup. Going back to dashboard, If you're wondering on how to properly read your analytics after you've posted your video, definitely come back here. I will show you how to do that. Step number 3, we want to talk about the very minimalistic list of equipment that you need to get your YouTube channel started. So I will have links to everything that I mentioned in my video right here for you in the description box below. They are affiliate links. No extra cost to you. It just gives me a small commission when you use my links. Here we go with another plug, but definitely come back here again. I will have a video on affiliate marketing so you know how to make money pretty much immediately from posting your first video. A lot of people will tell you to just go ahead and use the phone that you have. The iPhone, for example, has an amazing camera, especially the newer versions. So it's as easy as getting one of these stands that are very versatile and that can even hang off a wall for you, and just placing your phone on top and just going ahead and recording with your phone, especially if you're a beginner. Now, if you want to start with a beginner camera, beginner microphone, I use and have used for the last 6 years my Sony camera. I have this microphone right here that's actually very affordable. And then I have this stand right here that is pretty amazing and is very smooth and sturdy. It's really important that your stand is sturdy and smooth when it comes to moving up and down, and just its versatility on how, where, and how you can use it. You may have heard this if you've been looking at videos for a while. If not, I'll tell you a very brief description of a 3-point lighting. So basically, you need to make sure you have lights in front of you, lights on the sides of you, and sometimes even lights in the back behind your scene. I still need to work on my background. I'm not a big fan of my background currently, but I do have a complementary light behind me. I also have other lights that can create a shadow effect on the wall if I needed to put that in. Honestly, that's all you need for you just getting started. Now, if you want a bokeh background, which means that very blurry background, let me show you what I mean. You see how I'm getting up close and personal with you? My background blurs, and this is a very special lens that does that. I'm currently on automatic. Don't be overwhelmed. This is something that is automatic. So I have my camera on automatic recording, so it does it for you. And I have this lens as well for you in the description box below. Now you finally recorded your video and you're ready to do very minimalistic editing. Now I want to address the minimalistic first. With minimalistic editing, you can pretty much, if you have an Apple computer, you can pretty much download, or you may already have it downloaded because it does come with iMovie. Okay, so it comes with iMovie already installed on your computer. If you don't know how to look for iMovie, all you have to do is type iMovie, click it, and it will pop up for you. It will give you a very brief lesson on how to create movies in iMovie. This is where I started with my first channel that I grew up to 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do is create and click movie, and it will give you a timeline. Once you've opened iMovie, you can go ahead, take your camera card. So I have this camera card, insert it into your computer or insert it into an external drive that helps you read that kind of card. I'm going to allow, and then I'm going to go ahead and post one of my videos. I'm going to allow it, and then I'm going to choose this guy right here, which is 9.3 minutes, and you click import selected. So at this point, your computer is downloading, you see this little circle right up here? It is downloading your footage onto the project. Now, while that is downloading, you definitely cannot export a video if it's still in download. We're gonna wait for it to download, but you can still drag it. So as you can see here, this is 9 minutes worth of footage. You can pinch your fingers and open them, and that's how you can open the footage and make it bigger so you can see your timeline. Now, there are 2 ways to do this. You can either start editing your video yourself with very minimalistic editing here. I'm not going to show you full on editing like my video right now, but with minimalistic editing, you typically want to remove any quiet gaps that don't add any value to your video. So for example, I say so I'm going to start cutting here. So I put the cursor on top of where the last sound wave ends, and then I click Command Blade, and then I go over where I start talking again. Right here, as you can see, I'm looking at the screen right here. I'm also moving through the timeline, and I'm going to blade right here, Command Blade, then click on this. You don't want it, delete it, and that is minimalistic editing. So we went from this So guys, this is to this. So guys, this is, and that's how you remove the gaps that would make people pretty much fall off your video and lose interest. And you definitely don't want that. You want people to continue watching your video. Now that's what you can do to the full footage. I will have a full tutorial on iMovie. Definitely click like and subscribe so you don't miss that video when it comes out. And then let's say we are done with our video here. Again, minimalistic editing. You go ahead and click this box right here and then export file, name whatever you want to name it. You can even export it in 4K, which means highest quality. Click next and pick a folder where you want it saved. I click documents, my movie, save. And at this point, now it's exporting this video. This is the circle that shows you the activity and the progress of exporting. Please be aware that this is a very big project, even for me right now at 9.3 minutes, and I record in 4K, which means it's going to take a while to export. So as it's exporting, you can go directly to the folder where you saved it at, which is documents, and you'll actually see two folders, two files, my movie and my movie. This will be your final file, but since it's still exporting, as you can see per this circle, you are seeing two files. But once it's finished exporting, it will be just one file, and that is when we are ready to upload to our channel. Now the upload is complete. As you can see, that second folder disappeared and you have my movie right there. Now, if you want to not waste a lot of time trying to cut out the gaps and cut out whatever scenes yourself by editing in iMovie or whatever sort of software you have on your computer, you can use a software called Descript. This is a membership software, so you actually have to go on their website, link in the description box below, click on it, and go into basically download the software, and this is what it looks like. Once you download, you can take the original footage that we initially wanted to place in iMovie, and what it's going to do, it's going to literally transcribe your whole video for you. Now, what is so beautiful about this software is that it will write out all your video, and there are, after it's done transcribing your video, remember this is a 9-minute video, we can remove gaps with a click of a button. Okay, so it took a little bit, but we finally have our video, our 9-minute video transcribed. And as you can see, it has a lot of my retakes where I repeated myself, a lot of gaps where I said oh and and let's go ahead and do some magic. So what I showed you earlier in iMovie is what that may take hours to do. You can do here in a matter of seconds. Let's go ahead and refer to the right side of the screen right over here. And what you're going to do is you can remove filler words, which will remove the O and the and also you can shorten word gaps, which means anywhere where you have a little gap, like a few second gap when you change scenes or change sentences or you forget the words you want to say, you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and shorten word gaps, and it will actually tell you where all my gaps are, and I'm going to say shorten all. And just like that, literally in less than a second, all the gaps that I was trying to remove with iMovie here were removed in a few seconds. And then going back to that, we still have O and so we have the filler words. I'm going to go ahead and remove all the filler words, and just like that, they are removed. So now I have a fully edited video in less than 2 seconds. Now, if you're like me, you have a lot of retakes, you may want to just listen out to your video and remove any retakes. I like to manually do that because sometimes AI will remove the better take than the worst take. So definitely play around with it yourself if you need to, but I would take out the retakes myself. So as you can see here, so if you know Mommy Shark, you know how crazy I am about organization and having everything categorized. So as you can see here, I had a few gaps that were removed, one here, here, and here, and it was perfect. I didn't have to do it manually myself. Now, if you have to fix a gap for any reason, just scroll on top of that line, hit Band-Aid, and that will pretty much try to fix the gap if you have it maybe eaten up a little too much of your words. And there's ways to remove words, put words, and do all that. That's a little bit advanced, we can go over later. But for now, that's all you have to do. And just like that, you are ready to publish your video. Go ahead and click publish, click export, and export. And again, choose where you want to put your video. So I'm gonna say my movie 2, and this is the one using Descript, and that is the file that you can use to upload directly directly to your YouTube channel. And just like that, it is exporting. Wait until it gets to the end and tells you export is done and you're good to exit Descript. Now let's assume you do not want to edit yourself and you prefer to outsource that to someone that has done this for years and they know how to make your videos seem so amazing and will blow your audience away. You can go ahead and outsource that using Fiverr. So the link is in the description box below for you. Click on that, go ahead and go to Fiverr and find your freelance worker, basically anybody to create your thumbnails, anybody to edit your video for you, or even create the art for your channel for you. We'll go ahead and sign in using the email I just created. You put in a username, content, let's say content hello, right? Hello content. We should have said hello content. Okay. And then we are buying freelance services, my primary job, personal use, whatever you want to put here. You can even exit that. And then basically go through the editors that you're seeing here, look at their reviews, look at the cost, whatever works for you. You can click on an editor, look at their work, play their videos. If you like it, you can choose one of their packages, basic, standard, or premium. And you can even contact them and ask them if they can do, if you have something in particular in mind that you would prefer to use. So definitely do that. And as you can tell, even just a basic delivery for basic editing, like cutting and basic transitions, which you can do with Descript, costs $25. But if you want something a little bit more premium, and everybody is priced differently, so definitely do your research once you get on this website. So when you think about it, if you have better opportunity cost for your work, so if you make more money doing something else, definitely outsource the editing. It took me a long time to learn that lesson, but that's what you can do to go ahead and initiate the editing. Now, the next step is uploading your YouTube video to your channel. So now we're going to head back to our YouTube channel. What you're going to do is click Create, Upload Videos. You can either drag and drop, which means you minimize this screen, minimize this one as well, move this over, click My Movie, and drag and drop it. Or you can select Files, find it under Documents, click My Movie, and open. That is how you upload your video. You can title the video, put in your description, upload a thumbnail right here, and select a playlist if you want to create a playlist. For example, How to Make Cake 101. You can create a playlist and any video relating to how to make a cake will go under that playlist. You can say yes or no if it's made for kids, most likely no, show more, and then you can indicate if you used AI to create your video, if you have any fake scenes from AI, yes or no, and then you place your tags, and that's after you've done some research on what your audience wants. For the sake of not making this video too long, I can discuss how to title your video, what your description should be, what your thumbnail should be, and how to create a thumbnail in a later video. So definitely make sure to subscribe. I actually exited out, but it's saved under content. You can go back and edit and basically go to video elements. I will show you what everything here means. For the sake of this video today, we're just going to go ahead and upload, and you can make it public or unlisted. When it's unlisted, that means only people that you send that particular link, the video link to, can see this video. Public means anybody and everybody can see it. And then you click publish. And once you've done that, it will give you a link to your video so you can copy the video link, send it to whoever you need, or you can post to any of these social media apps. And that is it, my friends. You can now watch your video go viral because I'm going to help you go viral, or I'm going to help you grow your channel. And just like that, you are done. Congratulations on uploading your first video. I wish you hundreds and millions of subscribers and a life of freedom that you deserve. Definitely check out this video right here so you can learn the next steps on how you can elevate your YouTube channel.